Hey, it's Tay. The West team has been extremely fortunate to have today's guest on our operations team for over 4 years. Prarthana Thomas is a Carleton U graduate mental health awareness champion, and as we like to say, an absolute sunshine on our team. Prarthana, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you, Tay. Thanks for that very sweet introduction. Thank you for being in conversation with me today.
Absolutely. So let's get into it. You joined the team while you were studying at Carleton University, and it really struck us your positive attitude, your passionate follow through with your projects, even despite life being so hectic at times with exams and balancing the work projects and, of course, living a life. How has your education influenced your career path and what you bring to the team?
That's a great question. So my education was in the field of psychology and neuroscience. So people often wonder and ask me what I'm doing in real estate. I truly believe that my knowledge in human behavior and how our mind works on a cellular level has a huge influence on the work that I put in, because I'm always thinking about things from an emotional and a psychological point of view. And I believe that real estate is an emotional business. Of course, there's logic, there's finance, there's just so much involved. But at the core of it, I believe that real estate is an emotional business. So having a place to call home is one of our top most priorities. It's one of our most needed well,
yeah,
cut that part out.
I always say, or I've been feeling lately, that being settled at home is so underrated.
Yes, exactly. So it's one of our top most psychological needs, right? So there's food, there's water, there's good health, and then there's shelter. Mm-hmm. So, whether it's a first-time home buyer who's nervous to make their first decision, or whether it's a client selling their beloved family home, I'm able to understand their needs and sometimes even their hesitance in making certain decisions. And also, as an ops member, my knowledge in psychology helps me provide services that come from a place of understanding and empathy. And it helps me build more successful systems for our agents.
That's awesome, because there's so many times where we can get so wrapped up in our heads. We overthink things because we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We are the holders of such intimate information, feelings, everything you said. It's such an emotional thing. So to have someone to lean on like you that gets it from a human level, that goes beyond the transaction, is so helpful. Actually, that leads me to my next question. So you've been with us for a little while now. So you've seen the shifts in the market. When you were first hired and onboarded, it was leaning towards the seller's market, but there was still some balance. And then we shifted, and now we're in this part of the market where each style of home, each price point neighborhood are facing unique challenges, strategies, and they're getting different results. So reflecting on the last 4 years as a client care coordinator with the ops team, what's something that stood out to you through the last 4 years of the shifting market?
Something that I actually really love on our team is that even throughout all of the changes, we constantly got together and we talked about emerging trends. We talked about how this would affect our business and our clients as a group. We came together and we had conversations about it, and homes were still selling and are still selling. Nothing ever stopped that. And we were almost able to flawlessly integrate into online business. Mm-hmm. So that was really amazing to watch how that transition happened, whether it was having a Zoom listing presentation or virtual home tours, or even our weekly meetings that we did online. I think our adaptability is what stood out to me the most as a team, and even just watching how the community adapted to things as things shifted.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the number one thing you have to remember in real estate is being flexible, is being adaptable. And it's a huge testament to our team's ability to do that through not just a shifting market, but a pandemic on top of it. And we're still feeling those effects. Obviously, ask anyone in Ottawa, they're feeling it. So yeah, you're absolutely right. The team has done a phenomenal job at adapt and overcome.
Yes, absolutely. I love that about us.
So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and working in operations, it sometimes feels like it's an iceberg. There's so much effort that goes into the output. So my question is twofold. The first is, what has been your favorite thing about working as a West Team Ops member?
Oh, well, my favorite thing about working as an ops member is being able to create systems that basically sets our agents and our clients up for success. Like, I just love brainstorming new ideas and just coming up with new ways to truly make a difference in our community with what we do. Because we're so out there. We're out there in the community, we're meeting people, we're constantly chatting with people. And I really love my role because it helps me, give that back end sort of support to our agents who are on the front.
So with that said, has there been anything that has surprised you about your role?
I think the thing that's been the most surprising about my role is how fulfilling this role can be. Because like, you tell someone that you're in operations in a real estate team and all they think about is like paperwork behind a computer for like 8 hours a day, which I just think it's so much more than that. Like, members of the operations team are an integral part for the experience that the team brings to the clients. And that's the way that I see it. So yeah, I think the most surprising part was just like how fulfilling this job can be.
That's amazing, Pratna. It really is so fulfilling because we get to touch every aspect of the business. Like literally from the sales front with the support that we give to people. And again, what you said about the community, it's a full spectrum of things that we get to do. And it really is, we are so fortunate to have this position within real estate that does go beyond just some boring paperwork. And I think that even when we are doing paperwork, we do find some excitement in it because that's our way of dabbling into the sales side and being part of the forefront excitement that our agents do for our clients.
Yeah, I completely agree. That's true.
So with that said, $1 million question, Pratna, when are you getting your license?
That is a great question. I currently really enjoy being a part of the operations team. And I do have a few personal milestones that I'd like to achieve first before I can maybe switch my mindset to that of a realtor. So yeah, maybe a little while.
Well, we can't wait to see you through achieving those personal milestones. Pratna, you've achieved so much just in the 4 years here, both personally and professionally, and it has been an absolute honor. I can speak for everyone to have witnessed and been a part of it. You're such a gem, and we consider ourselves over the moon lucky to have someone like you with us.
Oh, that means so much to me, Tay. And like, I'm really lucky and blessed to be on this team, be a part of this group that like really, really cares about people, genuinely wants to give back and, give, gain, grow. I love that so much about our team. So I'm really grateful and so blessed to be a part of it.
Oh, we love it, Pratna. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been so great getting to chat and for everyone to get to know you a little bit better. Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.